Hello everyone, I'm Carolyn Clairvoyant and I want to welcome you to my channel. Thank you for joining me for Spirit's message. I know it's been a little while since I've been back, but I really wanted to touch base with you because we've just been through such a strong time throughout July. It was a very reflective and retrospective time within ourselves. And we've learnt a lot about what we can and cannot do. We've learnt our strengths and our weaknesses and how to better formulate plans and goals in which to be able to support ourselves. Therefore, August is really where Spirit is really bringing through energy in which you need to listen to yourself. You've got all the tools within you. You know what it is you want to achieve. You know what makes you happy. Listen to you. Everybody else may have their advice. Everybody else may have direction in which they can tell you what you need to be doing, but only you can live by this. So this is going to be a time of following your own advice. You're going to have the energy, the tenacity, the drive, the ambition, the goal. You're going to be able to see things manifest very, very quickly. And this is about you being able to stay focused to be able to do this. And I feel that you can, because everything that's transpired in the last few months has really been building you to this very month. Spirit wants you to know that you've got an abundant time coming, that your focus is on building the right foundations in your life, being able to determine what is going to be there for the long term as far as long lasting. You will find that you are feeling capable and confident in yourself. Areas that you may never have thought that you were thinking of achieving, all of a sudden will become some of your strongest powerhouses throughout this period of time. You've reassessed what you want, and that's how Spirit is bringing it through. You've gone through the healing, you've generated those changes, and now it's time for you to be able to take that advice, take that counsel, take that situation and make it into something worthwhile. You're going to feel yourself a lot more settled over the coming weeks. You're going to feel very connected to people and the environments around you. You're going to find that this is a time in which you can separate yourself long enough to be able to see that your accomplishments are going to be worth your time and energy. It's going to be absolutely beautiful. It does take a little bit of patience. Look, not Rome was built in a day or overnight, but you can find yourself really looking at the ways in which you have been flexible enough to see that there is room for change. So I feel this is going to be very, very positive. Letting go of the past was what was already happening. You're in a time of looking forward to building the foundations for your future, and that is where Spirit's wanting you to be more empathetic and compassionate to your own self. And by doing this, you may surprise yourself at exactly what you can bring together. This is going to be a very rewarding time. What the seeds that you're planting today are really going to make a very strong impact in your future. I can't say it enough, because we're in a time that we're generating the beautiful support and energy to bring this through. It's almost as if you have set yourself a target and you know now, I do not need to put up with this anymore. I do not need to feel this way anymore. I do not need to put up with the negatives or embrace what hasn't been happening. I now have the ambition. I now have the support. I now have what I need and the energy to now focus on what I can. And I feel you're going to do this in great leaps and bounds. I guess what Spirit is really asking you to do is support you. And that's what you're going to see as a result. You've probably spent part of this year supporting others or trying to rectify situations in your life. Now you've done that, you should be finding that this is a powerhouse time for you to be able to support yourself. Don't worry. You're not going to get too far outside your comfort zones. You're not going to spread yourself too thinly. But what you are going to find by the time you get to the end of this month is that you are much different than what you walked in. You are feeling solid. You've got the right foundation set ahead of you. And you're going to see that all of this is going to pay great dividends to you now and in the future. And you're setting the precedents for the next year. So this is what the best of this challenge has been. You've got through the first 7 months. You've wondered, who the heck am I? Where am I going? Why is things stopping and starting? You've got to right now, and then all of a sudden you can take that leap of faith, knowing that situations are really going to start happening for you. Events and circumstances are going to start falling into place. You're going to find there's stepping stones that you have been hoping and wanting are all there, and you're just making the progress that you need. So take with this as being a time in which you're going to stay right here, right now, in your present moment. You're going to see that you have everything you need within you. Your emotional or mental or spiritual or physical toolboxes are abundant with areas in which you can utilize, and you can stimulate some wonderful goals and aspirations within yourself. And it only takes one. Therefore, Spirit's showing you that you've got that support as well. I thank you so much, and I hope that you've enjoyed the message. Please stay positive, look at ways in which you can start the ball rolling. You've got a fantastic month ahead. You've been through the worst of anything. Now you're the one in the driver's seat, and it's up to you how you would like this month to progress. Thank you, everybody, and cosmic hugs.